Alright, how's it going? We're playing the Giant. Top right in. I'm in a 2-box challenge. I don't really have any other plans besides that. So if it's the KRM and the Breckie, or if it's the Dracon and the L4C, I don't know if you can get the L4C, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You cokesuckers. Whatever my two first weapons are, I'm going to allow myself to buy the Bowie knife, obviously, and wall weapons. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be I gotta use the pistol till I get to the box. I don't care that much, but I'm just trying to keep my mind busy. And if any of you watch, this might come out first, actually. I don't know. I don't know what I'm editing first. And I don't know who watches what. Nobody probably even watches this, but I'm making the video right now. You know, my last month haul of movies and stuff where I kind of just talk about my life. I'm not going to be making very many videos in the next, after the 8 months from now. If you guys catch my drift. Why is my throat doing this? This is every time I make a video. I sit here talking to my friends for hours. My throat never does this. And then I make a video and it starts getting all hoarse and I sound like an old man. It's annoying. I don't want to sound like Nick Nolte. That's not what I want. I don't want to come back and hear this. I want to come back and hear pristine voice from your host, Braden. I don't even know that was my name. You know now. That actually might be my first name drop on my channel. Wow! What do you know? What do you know? So as you can see, I'm a sweat, level 1000. Don't talk to me. A little bit of a sweat. So I should probably, detail what I was talking about when I was referring to the 8-month thing. Yeah, I'm having a child. So, all the finer details aren't obviously planned out yet. I don't know where my girlfriend and I are going to live. All these things, we don't know. But we know we're going to be having a baby. A little he or she. A little Samantha or a little Richtofen. One or the other. Because those are the two options I told her. We are naming this kid Edward Richtofen or Samantha Maxis. That is it. Not actually. Imagine that, though. I feel like that'd be Milo.
Hi guys, Milo here. I've got a daughter named Samantha and a boy named Maxis and another one named Richtofen.
It just sounds like something he'd do. And then Mr. T-Lex5 would name his kid like Wonder Sphere. Sound about right? I figured. I'll buy the arcade. I guess we will not buy the arcade. Let me buy the arcade 5. There we go. You stupid wall. Yeah, I can't wait to start having to censor myself. I feel like I'm a pretty, verbal diarrhea person. I just say whatever's on my mind. Purple Durple Uncle Nurple. See? I just said whatever came to mind. Ah, help me out. I have a brain of a child and I'm having a child. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm really hoping that whatever I get from the box is not bad. But at the same time, that would make the video more I almost said interesting. I almost combined entertaining and interesting. I am making words. Am I Nate Shot? Am I Nate Shot today? Where's my EA Sports Gamer of the Year award for missing all of my shots? That's right. I bet you all forgot that Nate Shot won an award for being the best gamer of the year. That's how you know this world's rigged. Whose penis is that man sucking to get these accolades that he does not deserve? Take a nice brisk sip of water. The best drink on the planet. I saw a clip of John Daly and he's like, I don't like water. Like, what do you mean you don't like water? It tastes good. And then there's those people that say water doesn't have a taste. But do you want it to taste like fruit or something? Do you want to sip it and it tastes like pop? It's refreshing. That's the taste. It soothes your body. You're made of water. You fuckers. As you can see, I'm a little unhinged tonight. I don't feel like I've ever been this loose, oh my goodness, on this channel. I'm pretty reserved for the most part. I watch my live stream videos where I play zombies and I'm sitting here and I'm pretty quiet. It's hard to be quiet right now because my brain's running at a mile a minute. Oh my goodness, and I'm playing like an absolute chump. I mean, you could also say chimp. I'm playing like an absolute chimpanzee. You might even be able to give a chimp a controller and see him do better than me at this point. So, where's the box? I was going to say, if it's here, I don't know if the rule applies to this version of the map, but I believe it's Black Ops 1 and World at War. You simply cannot, they've coded it so you cannot get the ray gun. I'm dead. I'm dead because I'm too busy talking about the ray gun. If you try to get the ray gun from that opening box the first time around, it won't happen. You can get the Wonder Waff, but you can't get the ray gun. This jug back there? No. There it is. I ran past it. Hello, my friend. Hello, my friend. Where's the box? Okay. Over there. So we're going to need to grind another round. Might even have to buy another wall gun. I'm struggling to speak. Sheesh. Sheesh, McGeesh. Yeah. I threw some clowny-ass gobble guns on. Some clown shit. Like, what is projectile vomiting and eye candy? I just feel like I want to use some random shit, you know? I wasn't playing for reals in this game. This is just for the entertainment, brah. Pretty dope, brah. I don't know what gun to buy. Ooh. That might have just made my life a lot easier. I don't think I'll have to buy a gun now. I will not. We can just open the store. Whenever I'm ready. You think I'm ready? I'm ready. Perfect. Well, be the bearer of bad news, box. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Oh! Yeah, this is a 2-box, by the way. I just got the Dingo and the Wonder Waff. Oh my goodness. I mean, BO3 has got some great box weapons, so the odds were probably in my favor. But bro, the Waff and the Dingo. Yeah, well, I'm set. I don't I don't really know what to do now because the challenge aspect of this is now gone. If I got like an SVG and a Locust, that would have made this actual entertainment. Now I'm just playing the Giant the way I would normally play it. These are the 2 weapons I would pretty much use until round 40, so yeah. Not really sure what to do. I don't really want to break what I'm doing and do like, hit the box every 10 rounds. I have what I have, but it's just, you know, really, man. I filmed an entire 2-box on, what was it? Must have been Kino Black Ops 1. No, it might have been Duri's. And I lost all of the footage. And the guns that I got the Python and the FAMAS. Like, you want to talk about a good video footage-wise for just absolute trash? That was it. I think I only made it to like round 26. And rightfully so. Both guns are absolute buns. And not even just buns, but the lack of ammo. Like, the Python's fine, but you're spraying into a horde, you run out of ammo, and the Cobra pretty fast. And the FAMAS has basically negative ammo. You shoot a clip of that thing, you're out of ammo already. They fixed that in Black Ops 3, thank goodness. FFAR is actually a pretty busted weapon, if you ask me. It's a damn shame it's not in the weapon kits. It would be nice to have attachments besides, you know, the ones they put on it. The same with the Galil and M16. M16. So I guess this might just turn into like me going around 40 on the Giant. That's pretty, like I had on Kino before, where I think I'm gonna buy speed first. where I got to around just 40 on Kino, and I almost bought Mule Kick, and I just sat around talking. Really wasn't an objective. I did have an objective for this, but I mean, the game has other plans. Clearly, I was thrown a bone, as some would say. And I'm not going to complain, because you will have some games where you hit the box quite a few times before you get the Wonder Wop. Not that many. I feel like the RNG on BO3 is definitely improved for a lot of these maps. We don't talk about Moon. We don't talk about that. But I have nightmares to this day from that fucking Easter egg. Gersh, then what the fuck? Why am I struggling to remember what it's called? This is how forgettable Moon is to me. Gersh, then QED, then Gersh. Whoever's decided that, I hate you. I hate you. If it was Gersh, then QED, whatever. But to go back to Gersh after, ugh. Like on solo, that's just torture. When you're playing 2-player, you don't have to worry. Why do you can have the QEDs when you can have the Gersh? Bing bang boom. Bing bang. Bing bang.
Fuck your life. Bing bang.
Is this the help door right here? Was this the I'm pretty sure this is the door that everybody was like, yeah, if you get to round 50, this help door opens up and you get access to the whole map. I miss those days, and there was like a bunch of stupid theories that made absolutely no sense. Like I had no idea how widespread the Hitler boss theory was. Like my buddy, who got me into zombies for the most part, I remember him throwing that around in like grade 4 or 5, and he was like, yeah bro, if you get to round 100 on Kino, you get the Hitler boss. And that was really before anybody got to 100 on Kino, and that was like right when the game came out, so I fully was like, oh my, really? Holy shit, Hitler's in the game? What? Oh my, wow. And then I grew up and realized, not only is that not true, but that's like, everybody grew up believing that. I thought that was like just a my town thing. Fucking everyone believed that. There's a lot of those little things that we all kind of believed. Which is what made BO1 so special. They didn't really explain that much. It was just, they left it there and let you kind of create whatever you wanted to create in your own mind, which is kind of what the best horror movies and properties do. Give us a really good, intriguing, interesting story, and then just kind of drip feed us a little bit of information. Then BO3 came out. I love BO3, but it kind of just spilled everything and then ruined everything in Revelations. I know there's people that love that map, but the story, I'm not one of them. I put it at 15, I think, on my favorite maps all time list. I would not change that, but story-wise, if we were doing a story list, it would not be 15th. I can tell you that. I'm not a huge fan of anything really story-wise that they did to this game, except for Shadows. And then even then, the cutscene's kind of a joke. Richtofen shows up, thank you and goodbye. It's like, that's it? We just did this long-ass Easter egg for this. Well, it's not really that long, but long enough. When you're playing with stupid friends like I had who had bad connection and died every time on the fucking flagpole step or whatever you want to call that shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There is a different vibe to doing the co-op Easter egg, though. Solo, it's more rewarding. There is absolutely no doubt. More rewarding. You feel like a god amongst men when you finally conquer an Easter egg that's been tough for a while. But when you do it in co-op, I don't know. The reward of being with your friend is pretty awesome. Or if you do it in a public match. I never play public. I used to in BO1. When I was trying to gain my knowledge of how to get better at zombies, I would go into BO1 lobbies. I remember specifically, it was always Verrucht for some reason. I really badly wanted there to be a Bowie knife on Verrucht, and I was asking everybody, like, there's got to be a Bowie knife on this map, right? Like, there has to be. Nope. Not till Doris, buddy. Bucko. And then it's on basically every map since. I don't know if there's any map that doesn't have a melee by since Stories. I think they all do, whether it's a sickle or a... Which was a cool idea. They should have brought that back for more maps. It's only a fucking Ascension and Call of the Dead. How dare you? How absolutely dare you, sir? I thought about it. I was sitting back because I'm gonna do eventually. Well, I say eventually. I'm gonna probably do it in the next few months now. My favorite perks ranked. All the perks that I personally ever used. So obviously excluding shit like fucking Cold War. We don't count that shit. PhD is arguably my favorite perk ever. I know objectively it's not the best. I'm aware of this. It's got one purpose and one purpose only, and that's the no splash damage. But I can't play any of those maps like Ascension, Call of the Dead, Moon, Origins, or Shang. I can't play any of those maps without PhD. Like simply because it's on the map. I feel like I'm wasting. Why would I play a map that it's on and not buy the perk? It's on 5 maps. 5! Like, Stamina gets all this love. Listen, I love Stamina. Probably my second favorite perk ever besides Jug. I feel like it's almost unfair to even put Jug in that conversation because it's unanimously the best perk, and obviously it's going to come first. It does everything great, and yay, it saves you, but we're talking like not Jug, not Core 4, objectively. I'm gonna stop saying objectively because I sound like a fucking idiot. Stamina and PhD are the 2 best perks that we've ever gotten outside of the first 4. And we've only gotten PhD once. I know it's on Cold War, all this shit. I don't count it. Stop spamming the comment. I know there's nobody in the comments, but stop mentally spamming saying, oh, but it's in Cold War, it's in BO6. Yeah, that's not zombies, okay? That's Warzone zombies, that's not zombies. I'm talking, it never really made a return in BO2 on the maps that it should have. Derp, Die, Rise, Mob of the Dead, Buried. Like, I know it's a perma perk on Buried, but really? Like, that's all you're gonna give it to us in the form of... It's on Mob of the Dead in Greek mode, so they had the capability of giving it to us, they just didn't want to because they hate their fans. I don't know why they hated us so much during that time. Jim Zielinski hated everybody. And I even put Blundell in that for that, because he trolled us on Mob of the Dead by putting it on the docks. Basically flaunting it in front of us the same way that it was in Die Rise, saying, ha, you can't have me. It did the same with Mule Kick on that map. Not that I think Mule Kick was really needed on Mob at all. I really don't think that that's a map that you needed. I think it doesn't fit Die Rise either, to be honest, but it came back for Die Rise. Came back for Die Rise, came back for Buried, came back for Origins, yet PhD, the only map you can get it on in the game is Origins and the Wonder Fizz. We don't physically have a buyable PhD in Black Ops 2 or 3 or 4. I know there's PhD sliders, so you can buy it technically, but you know what I mean. PhD flopper with that purple perk logo in the corner. Just makes me feel so much better about my life. It really does. I know it probably sounds ridiculous, but I can't really explain to you how much that perk means to me. So not having it now in any map, you know, when I load up Kino BO3 or I play Ascension BO3 or but any of those maps, part of me just feels incomplete without PhD flopper. I sound like such a flopper simp, but it's just the facts are the facts. The most fun weapons ever cause explosive damage. Mustang and Sally, the ray gun. A lot of the good wonder weapons. Like, I even think the Vitrolic Withering causes splash damage. Like, a PhD really would have helped on that map, and they know it would have. You wouldn't have even need Speed Cola. You run... No, actually, never mind. You just replace Double Tap. Because who the fuck buys Double Tap on Mob of the Dead after round 50? So you just have... am I having a fucking stroke? Holy, I'm gonna lose it here, people. Argue with myself in the mirror. The Jug, Speed, Cherry, PhD. Oh. Or Stamina. I was playing with my buddy the other day, and we were talking about that. Like, dude, why is Deadshot up here? He just had to make the the remark. He knows how much I disdain that fucking perk. Oh yeah, well you can turn Deadshot on if you want. Yeah, let me get right on that. Get right on that. Said nobody ever. I don't think I've ever personally witnessed a human being in my life, since when Call of the Dead was launched, walk up to a Deadshot Daiquiri perk machine and buy the perk. I have never seen that in my life. And you probably never will. It's the most garbage perk, and they try so hard in BO4 to make it more appealing. And you're like, oh, you put it in your modifier slot, it makes it better. You know what? Putting a penis in a modifier slot might make it longer. It doesn't make it any more useful. It's the person that's fucking using it. Not that that applies to Deadshot at all, because, well, I mean, it does. You just aim for the head. Use your fingers. You don't need a perk to aim for you. How lazy are you? Yeah, aim for the heads for me. I'm so lazy. I can't lift my hand up. Deadshot to me is just such a terrible... It was a cool idea, I guess, on paper. But the execution is just downright laughably bad. And the only map I have ever in my life said I think it should be on, that it's not on, is Buried. There's 7 perks on that map, and I feel like maybe they planned on putting Deadshot in there, but they're just like, I don't... Do we really need it? It would fit that map out of all the maps the best. It's Western, you know, Gunslinger, Double Tap, Deadshot. Like, that to me makes sense. And that's like a huge gripe of mine. Every time I play Buried, and I get the 7th perk, and that's it, I always kind of just expect there's gotta be an 8. There has to be. 7 looks wrong. It's an uneven number. It does not look right. Yeah, let's get this bitch open. Get this bitch open. Time to pack a punch my dongo. And then it's just gonna be catwalk camp time. I have no interest in trying right now. I just feel like sitting here and talking. I feel like it's justified. You know what? I've been through a lot of last 48 hours. Lay off my back, Briz. Oh, I've gotten a couple liquid diviniums. Yay, so I can spin a bunch of garbage and get carpenters, and yay. Without Newton's cookbook, like, that was implemented way too late, but without that, dude, the fucking gobblegum system forever would be broken in this game. Like, you get so many duplicates of garbage that you'll never use. So them implementing Newton's cookbook at least gave you the ability to get rid of all of the stuff that you don't use, trade it in for stuff that you're going to use. But it's still not really that great. They pick 3 a day. So if you don't play a certain day and the perk that... I just said the perk. Dude, I'm losing it. The gobblegum that you want is there and you don't jump on that opportunity, well, you might not ever get that opportunity again. You should actively be able to go and pick any of the gobblegums you want and swap them out. You can pick. Like, obviously it gives you, like, 6 of these, give you 10 of these, 5 of these, give you 3 of these. Give you the ratio, but you should be able to pick. Like, if I want Perkaholics, I should be able to go out of my way to buy Perkaholics with my gobblegum. I shouldn't have to spend money. I shouldn't have to go into your stupid-ass fucking... What are they called? I don't even know anymore, dude. Supply drops, that's it. Should have to go buy, like, COD points for supply drops for fucking gobblegums. Like, that to me was where COD really lost its way. I love this game, but gobblegums are stupid as fuck. And I get it. They're in the game. So people always say, well, don't use them. But they're in the game. So I'm just going to not use what's in the game and hinder myself. I'll just go play the older game. So it's not even a talking point. When I watch somebody like live stream BO3, they're always spamming power vacuum. I checked yesterday. I've never even used a round robin in this game. I don't even know how many I have. But to me, that's like the dumbest, cheapiest, lamest gobblegum. You grind, you get to like round 90, and I see people all the time spinning for round robins, and they get like 3 of them in the 90s. So they basically get like a half hour to 40 minutes off of, you know, doing those rounds. And who's to say you would have survived those rounds? You never know. So it's cheap, it's garbage. I've seen people even spend money out of their, I guess, I think it was 4 guys. Gets around 256 doing it, or 55, I think that's the max round, 255. Stupid as fuck. Like, Gobblegums literally are game breaking, and they won't admit it. But they actively admit it by not letting you use the megas for free offline. If they weren't busted, they would let you use all of the Gobblegums. Since it's offline, since it's not on the leaderboard, since it shouldn't really matter, they still don't let you use the megas because they're so busted. So it's them basically admitting through that yeah, we know it's pay to win, but oh well. And every game, I watched a video today and it really put it into perspective. I knew it through playing the games, but seeing the guy lay it all out. Every Call of Duty's gotten progressively, and I get it, it's gotten progressively lazier with its offline experience for zombies. So this game, you know, you get none of your megas, you get none of that stuff. No access to basically any of the stuff that makes the game easier, more playable, all that stuff. BO2, you don't get any of the access to the perma-perks. So if you get the Tombstone perma-perk, which is permanent, if you do it once, you have it forever on every Victus map. You don't get that. You can't get that. So when you down on Buried, let's say you down on round 70, and you have 7 perks. The only perk you will lose is Quick Revive. So you can go to the Witch's house, get your Quick Revive back. Every 5 rounds, you'll basically have infinite Quick Revives. It's, yeah, it's a pretty game-changing thing. So when you're playing offline, you have 3 Quick Revives. Well, not really. You could still do the every 5 round thing, but you'd have to wait. What would it be? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, no, 5, 10, 15, because it's only 3 extra perks. So you have to wait 15 rounds to get that extra. Yeah, so you know what? Treyarch, why you do this to me? And then BO4. They don't even let you do the Easter eggs offline. So they basically made it so you have to play the game online. And if you don't, well, why are you even playing? And I kind of get it a little bit. Obviously, they're trying to market their games for online play. But you're making people pay for internet. So if these internet providers make you pay for your internet, okay, that's one thing. Then you make me pay to play your game, which, okay, I know you need money to, you know, pay for your game, and your customers can't just get the game for free. Then I have to pay for DLC and added on all that stuff, whatever you want to call it now, Game Pass, what is it called, Battle Pass. Yep, that's next. And then after that, I have to buy Xbox Live or PSN, which is an extra, what, 15, 20 bucks a month. So just playing one single game now, like let's say BO3, let's say today you bought an Xbox One or an Xbox One S or whatever these new game consoles are called. Spent $250. You come home, you bought BO3 on the store for, let's say it was $50 on sale. So $50, which on sale, that's pretty bad, but I'm trying to be generous because that's pretty much what the sale price for these games would be. 50 bucks. Then you want the Seasons Pass, which would be, I'm guessing, $60, $70 still. So there, you're down $120 just to get the game started up. And then you have to pay for your Xbox Live membership. And if you want Game Pass along with your Xbox Live membership, I think it's like $20-something a month. So if you want access to the newer Call of Duty, like let's say I kind of want to play BO6 as well. Alright, well you're going to be spending like $23 a month. On top of the fact that you just spent $200 whatever dollars on a console. Plus, you know, you got to go spend your money every month on your internet, depending on where you live. I don't know, I'm not even going to try and guess. Varying all over the place. It's not cheap. And then you have to pay for your Xbox Live or your PSN Live. I sit back and I think, like, why are we doing this? You know, like, I get we like video games, but that's when I just want to remove myself completely. We're just being completely taken for a ride. Like we are for everything. Like, I like I should say, I used to really like movies, but as time goes on, I realize that actors just fucking hate all of us. Like, they think that they're king shit, and we're just these stupid sheep that, and I mean, we are. We really are. These people do all these terrible things, and we forgive them because they're rich and famous, and we look up to them for some reason. And then we go and we watch their new movies, and they make hundreds of millions of dollars, and they continue the cycle. I'm kind of just done with being one of those sheep. I'll watch movies still, but I don't think I can care on the same level. Where I look up the actors, and I like what other movies were they in, and you know what's going on here and stuff. Like, I don't care. If I'm being completely truthfully honest, I don't really give a shit at all about any actor anymore. There's not a single one. I guess I'll give Michael J. Fox a pass, but that's pretty much it. And Mel Gibson. Rest of them, I'm not too sure. Especially if they're still actively acting in Hollywood. Like, maybe if they've been away for 20 years, maybe they're cool. But if they're still in Hollywood, they're probably a joke. How many zombies have I killed? 660. Ooh. Ooh. 660. I don't even know how long this live stream's been going on, but I'm too lazy to look. I'm being completely truthful here. Give me this nuke. Duke Nukem. I'm gonna stop for a vape hit, because I am overwhelmed, alright? Again, don't you dare sit there saying anything. I will come over there and I will tickle you, people. That's a threat. I think tickling can hurt a lot more than a punch sometimes, to be honest. If someone gets their fingers, like, right in your ribs, it's torturous. I used to have a grandpa that did it. And it reminded me of the scene from Liar Liar, The Claw. It was like that. Except you'd literally almost cry in pain until my grandma would go, "Alright, it's enough!" Yeah, that's the fun part about being a great grandpa. You get to do stuff like that. You get to torture your little great grandkid. Alright, let's do it. Let's continue. Old Coyotes are us. He's always hungry. You get that reference? You're a lot cooler than I was hoping. I'm basically just gonna sit on this catwalk till I die. Like, I don't, even if it's like around 31, I don't even care anymore, man. Like, it's like 3 in the morning. I'm so at a loss for what to do with myself at this point. I can't sleep, I can't think, I can't really do anything right now. It's kind of brutal. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I'm not sitting here trying to complain about my life, but yeah, it's very rare I even share anything about my actual personal life, ever. Every time I make a video, it's about other stuff, but this, you know, it's a pretty life-changing experience. I didn't think I was going to have kids till I was in my 30s, or late 20s. It really was not a thought, but my girlfriend and I were not really being that safe. Now that I think about it, now that we both think about it, we really think, you know, it's just, yeah. I guess timed well. My friend and I are having a kid at the same time, so that's cool. But 23, I'm turning 24. I didn't really think that this was gonna be my year. My Christmas gift is a baby. Who would have thought? You know, I'm holding out hope. Obviously, as a man, I'm hoping for a boy, but I'd be pretty happy with either here. Can't really complain. God's given me a gift either way, is what I am seeing out of this. Whether you're religious or not, that is your thing to deal with, but I like to believe that things happen for a reason. I know a lot of people, when bad things happen, question, well, why is this happening if things happen for a reason? Because not everything happens, you know, positively. What kind of world would we be living in if there was no negative aspect of this test that we've been given? And again, you don't have to be religious to one religion to think of it this way. Like we've been given this life as a test for a greater purpose after this. I know it sounds far-fetched, it sounds fake. Do psychedelics. You'll kind of understand where I'm coming from. You get this overwhelming urge of love from everything. You feel the connection to everything. We're all one, we're all connected, we're all one with the universe. I know I'm going on a rant now, but basically what I'm saying is some greater power out there felt that this was what my girlfriend and I needed. So lots of couples out there struggle for their entire lives to conceive. It's a gift at the end of the day. It's just so surreal still, you know? Probably won't set in until I see the baby pop out and I'm holding my child for the first time going, there is my son or daughter. Son or daughter. Like I said, little Maxis or little Samantha. No in between. Or Nikolai. Little Nikolai Jr. Give him some vodka, put it in his bottle. I keep saying he, which I feel like I'm gonna jinx myself. But I'm saying it like it's a bad thing, but you know. To me, having a little girl with stress, it sounds stressful. Not that a little boy's not, but girls are high stress. I feel like a boy is a lot more laid back. I don't remember worrying about much until I was like a teenager. When I was a kid, it was just sunshine and rainbows, so I'm kind of excited to be part of that all over again, see the innocent side of life again, where everything seems great. You don't really understand the problems of life. And pretty much everything you do and see and smell and eat, everything, it's the best thing ever because it's all so new. I swear the world's brighter too. Like, I don't know what happens as you get older, but I feel like everything gets saturated. Light, color, everything just seems to just not be as bright. When I was a kid, colors popped like crazy. And they almost had like a flavor to it. I don't know if that makes me sound insane, but like blue had like a flavor to it. You look at it and you had like the blue taste in your mouth where it's like, oh, that's what, yeah. Green had a green taste. I'm crazy. I sound literally insane right now. I'm sorry. But no sleep for 3 days, plus earth-shattering news, plus life-changing, everything. It's just all so much right now. And here I am playing the giant to cope with it all because that's what I do. I play zombies when I'm overwhelmed. I even told my girlfriend, when you're giving birth, I'm bringing the Xbox into the room and I'm playing the giant. I'm not actually, but I needed to see the reaction on her face when I said that. Let's just say it was worth every second of it. Worth every second. Like, I'm the only guy that I know, like, out of my friend group that's gonna be a father so far, so I guess that's cool. And it helps you grow up fast, so I'm hoping it helps me, you know, mature. Not that I'm, like, super immature, but I I don't do enough with my life to consider myself an adult. Sitting around playing video games, watching movies and shit ain't much to write home about. That's all. Everyone thinks it's like the best life ever. Oh, you don't do much with your life. It's not. It's all cut out to be. Sounds fun. It's not. It really is not. Really, really, really. Am I already on? It's round 28, and I'm struggling with ammo already. Like, I have an alchemical, but I don't think that's really gonna help me all that much. The dingus. I'll use a bit of the Wonder Wolf, I guess. Oh. Hello, zombie. Max ammo, max ammo, max ammo, max ammo. No, no, no. I need a max ammo! You fuckers. Let's see if the game actually likes me or not. Nope. Let's teleport and see if it gives me a drop. It won't, but let's do it anyways. YOLO. Max ammo. Maxi. You cock. That's fine. We'll just go from this teleporter. Does it have to cool down? I don't remember if different teleporters also have to cool down. Nope. Alright, let's do it. Give me a max. Max ammo. You're gonna get the rage side of me. You're gonna get the rage side of me. Did I get the 100 points from this? I am a joke. Not that it actually matters, but how did I not do that sooner? Eat that grenade. That'll do so much damage to you around 29. Did it make any crawlers? That would genuinely make my day. Go ahead. Make my day. No, it looks like I might actually have to pop alchemical. How embarrassing is this? How embarrassing. Yeah. Watch, I'm gonna pop it. Guaranteed max ammo now. Like, I've never been so certain I'm getting a max ammo. Is that it? It looks like it. I hate this game, bro. Oh, why do you do this to me, man? Every time. You know it's bad when you can predict it. Like, you just knew it was coming. Just bloody knew it was coming, lads. Useless carpenter. At least they made the carpenter a little more helpful in BO4. It fixes your shield. This game, useless. BO2, useless. BO1, useless. World of War, absolutely useless. There's just no use for it. It's always been the one drop that you always avoid unless you're playing with your friends who are bad. I don't really know. I genuinely try to sit back and wonder, like, what are the perks of a carpenter? There are not one. There isn't. I've never met someone that wants the round to go slower, so getting a carpenter, yeah, it's not helping. Let them flow in. Get the round done with. Whole point of this game mode is speed. It's not, oh, we'll just take our time. We'll let them spawn in slow. Oh, get the barrier, get the perma-perk barrier from BO2. So the barriers take 45 seconds. Oh, there's another max ammo. Fuck you, game. Yep. Yep. So predictable. So predictable. So predictable. It's embarrassing that I know how this game is going to function. But then again, I played enough of it, so I probably should know how it's going to function. I like to think that this is Richthofen's cum towel that he just left here. But I don't know that for a fact, so don't go around saying it for a fact. But I'd like to think that that's Richthofen's jerk towel. Where's Icarus? It's above me. Hello, Icarus. Hello. Hello. If you don't know who Icarus is, I'm saying it like it's a person. you don't know what Icarus is, it is the plane from Mob of the Dead. It makes an appearance in a lot of the maps in this game, actually, so pretty cool. Off the top of my head, Shadows, Zetsubo. Maybe is it in Garage Groby? I don't remember. Like I said, off the top of my head. Icarus, hello buddy, what's going on? What if you saw Weasel's dead body up there? Just to complete the dog round? Huh. So I wasn't getting any max ammos, and now I'm getting all of them. It's funny how it works. Funny how that works, isn't it? Jungle Boogie, Jungle Boogie. Get it on. Probably shouldn't have bought. My one mistake this game was buying Quick Revive. I want to just die when I get down. I don't want this to be like a. My luck, I somehow, or not even my luck, but with my mind, I end up getting too into it, and then before you know it, I'm around 60. What is that? Eye candy? What does that even do? I just kept staring at it for a second, wondering, like, what does that even... What does that even do? Literally nothing. But it's funny, man, so you use it. It's probably what Bundell thinks. Like, oh, but it's so funny. Ha 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 ha. My English teeth. Oh. I'm just kidding. Bundell, please do not. Don't take this serious. I love you. Don't hurt me. You're the COD god, man. You're the COD god, man. This thing runs out of ammo so fucking quick on these rounds. Holy moly. You need 2 LMGs to do this to round 40. Like, no doubt. I would need the BRM as well. Or the Gorgon! I see it. I've seen multiple. I don't know. I see multiple lists where people rank just box weapons, not wonder weapons. They have the dredge above the Gorgon. Like, listen, I get the fire rate on the Gorgon slow. It does work. You sit up here, it does work. I would take that thing every day of the week over the dredge. Every day of the week. Dredge is absolutely atrocious. I'm not saying the Gorgon's good, but once you can look past the fire rate a little bit, it's kind of underrated. Not gonna lie. Not gonna sit here and cap Riz, skibbity dibbity, toilet Riz. Not gonna cap ya, you know, man. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Don't know what I'm gonna do here, guys. What should I have ammo, man? What should I have ammo, man? What should I have ammo, man? Yeah, great. I get the skill at the end of the round. Awesome. Can't even have a baby, man, or woman so polluted, man. I wonder where this door leads to. This is Richtoff's jerk dungeon, and then he comes out here, drops the towel, runs out of here, scurries away because he's so ashamed of what he just did. Is that what this is? I think I just uncovered this whole room. Whole room. Yep, that's Zombie's lore now, so you better accept it, because, it's canon now. My headshot 732, not good enough. But unfortunately, we might have to jump off the catwalk. If I run out of ammo with the dingo, I'm just gonna run around with the Wonderwaff. I want to get to 40. Like I'm 33. Let's do it properly. You know, let's not cheap out. Yes, I'm out of ammo in one weapon, but doesn't mean we gotta end the fun yet. You know, man, why limit the fun, you know? Why do that? Why do that? Why do that? How much ammo do I have left? Not much. Not much, my friend. I'm gonna have to jump out of here soon, actually. Ooh. So helpful, around 33. Oh. Well, that actually kind of is helpful. A max ammo would be just wonderful. I'm gonna keep saying it. A max ammo would just be wonderful. Treyarch, are you listening? Actually, we know the answer to that. It's no. You don't listen to your fans. Another liquid divinium, huh? Let's go. Oh my goodness. Let's try the other one. I'm desperate. I kind of want to max ammo and not to use this final gobblegum. This is a mainframe. I certainly am not going to get anything here. Oh, an insta-kill. Ooh. That's helpful. That's very helpful. My luck, I thought I was going to get a carpenter if I did get a drop. So, I'll take it. Insta-kill, in my opinion, the second most effective drop in zombies. I don't think that's even really an argument. I don't know why I said that's an argument. I don't think there's an argument to be made. Like, max ammo, the king, the goat, the man, the myth, the legend, and then you've got insta-kill, who's a close second. He's like the good-looking brother, but not quite up to par with the older brother. And then I'd probably have double points third, personally. Just me. Not every map has Death Machine. If we're talking BO3, maybe the Death Machine above, because it's very effective, obviously. The Carpenter's just last. Like, there's just no debate. It's actually pretty close between Carpenter and Fire Sale for me. Because Fire Sale, yeah, it's great when you need the weapons, but once you have your weapons, it's just part of the drop cycle forever, and it ruins everything. So I don't know. I personally like to not use the box enough to move it on most maps, especially this game. BO1, it is what it is. You're going to move the box. You don't really have an option. BO2, same thing for a lot of the maps. This game, though, you have an option. So why the hell would you put yourself through that, you know? Why'd you do that? Why you do that to yourself? Why you do that? I'm so down here. I could smell it. I could smell it in the air. Sex in the air, I don't care. I love the smell of it. Banger. Rihanna banger back in the day. Classic. How many kills did that? 1,400. 1,400. I'm not even expecting a max ammo anymore because I got 2 in a row a couple rounds ago. So beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Okay, I'm getting hit a lot here. I'm getting hit a lot. I'm getting hit. And for some reason I have Blast Furnace. I probably should have Dead Wire, but whatever. Does it really matter? Was that more than 10 zombies? I feel like that was more than 10 zombies. The Wonder Waff is supposed to only kill, I think, 10 zombies per shot. I feel like it kills like 13 or 14. Maybe I'm crazy. Never said I was a mathematician. Never did well in math, but I feel like... Oh, of course, it ain't dog. So I think we might have to pop the alchemical this round then. Just get it out of the way. So I can at least have a full waff. I have 1 shot left in the ding. That's kind of wild. Wild. Oh no. Oh, my rogue grenade. Yeah, literally no ammo on my dingo. So over. 47 shots. 47. I got 10 shots from that. Lick my gooch, zombies. Lick my gooch after a nice long run. They deserve it. I'm sure they'd like it, dude. These zombies are creeps. Creep shows. Oh, shit. I just want to get a full clip back of the day. I guess not. Just accept it. It ain't happening. Just spam. Spam. Give me a hell yeah. Oh, shit. That dog was coming for my biscuits. coming from my buns. Goodness, this thing still does so much work. Why did I just swap? Oh, I ran out of ammo. I was like, wait, why did I just swap? I forgot that I didn't get a max ammo. I got an alchemical usage instead, so yeah. Is that round? No. Am I envisioning things? Maybe. No, that was round. Sweet. Whatever last zombie is, whatever. Eye candy, business deal. Ooh. Ooh. What do you think? Should I play around like this? I think it's dogs next round. Let's try it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see, what color is this? I feel like, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Like, this is, no. Well, you're swapping this gobblegum out. ASAP. Oh, I can't already, thank goodness. This sucks. No. We'll wait. See what this color is. Ooh. I'm not kidding when I say every turn of the dial on this fucking gobblegum makes me want to puke more and more. Let's see what this last one is. Oh. Is that their intention? Was it supposed to get more, like, trippy? I hate everything about that. I don't care. I'm buying this gobblegum. Who gives a shit? Give me something. Whatever. Projectile vomiting's stupid, but it's better than eye candy. Eye candy is straight up clown material. Clown material. Cliterial. Oh, let's not say that. It sounds like cliterial. Ew. Ew, ew. Don't want that word being used out there. It's not that I'm monetized, but if I ever had a chance of being, that's gone. So I'll be keeping nice and authentic here. Nice and authentic. Nice and, you know, not censored. I don't believe in that. As Max Headroom has once said, do you have any idea how successful censorship is? Successful, isn't it? Oh. Oh boy. By the way, if you don't know who Max Headroom is, go check him out. Like, 80s had a lot of cool shit going on, let's just say that. That feels ahead of its time still. Like, the AI character idea. I love everything about it. Everything about it. And then Back to the Future 2 kind of spoofed it. I never noticed until I got old enough and realized, oh, that's a Max Headroom reference. Even in the afternoon. All I want is a Pepsi. Man. Holy shit. I have always stood by this. This map, to me, would be maybe my favorite fucking map ever if there was no Hellhounds mid-round. Like, even in World at War and Black Ops 1, I hate it so much. I hate the Hellhounds mid-round. And I gave them the idea to do that in, like, every map going forward in Black Ops 2 and 3, where there's always a boss zombie. Every round, it seems, there's always something popping in to pinch your butt. What's this? Oh, another alchemical. Let's sit back and think about it. Kino has the Nova Sixers. I know they're not like super hard, but they definitely impede your game on the earlier rounds when you're using bullet weapons. Ascension, no. 5, no. Call of the Dead as George, you. I love Call of the Dead, but George is such a terrible boss zombie. Shangri-La's got the Napalm and the Shrieker. Moon's got the Astronaut. Like, you see what I'm saying? More maps than not after Derice. We're like, nah, we need to not just have zombies. We have to have some sort of annoying boss zombie that throws you off your game. And I love challenges, but do we need annoying-ass boss zombies that don't have anything to do with zombies? No, not really. Nope. BO2, denizens on transit. I know it's only in certain areas, but in Avogadro. Die Rise, no. Map's so bad, though. Who gives a fuck? Mob of the Dead, Brutus, Buried. I mean, if you want to count the witches in the witch's house, I wouldn't count that. Origins, the Templar zombies, Panzer. So yeah, basically every fucking map after Durice. And then BO3. Let's actually run down the list. I'd like to do this here. The Giant, yeah. Shadows, yes. Meatballs and Margwa and what are the Parasites? Dreisendrach, Panzer, Zetsuboth, Rashers, Garad Krovi, Valkyries, and Manglers. They're so annoying. Revelations, Keepers, the fuck are those stupid fucking spawn things? They're like Nova Sixers, but I forget what they're called. They're so forgettable, I can't even remember what they're called. There's Parasites, there's Meatballs, there's Spiders, there's so many fucking boss zombies on that map, it's ridiculous. There's Panzers, there's Margwas. That might be the most boss zombies in any map ever, now that I sit back and think about it. Is there Hellhounds? Yeah, there's Hellhounds as well. Yeah, like, dude, there's just too much on that map. There's straight up too much going on. Wait, is there Hellhounds? Or am I imagining that? I feel... No, maybe there isn't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think there is. BO4, the maps that I've played... I've only played 4 of them, but... Launch map, Blood of the Dead, yep, you get Dogs and Brutus mid-round. What is the other? Voyage, yes, Lightfather... Stokers, the fuck are the other ones called? There's like 3 different boss zombies on that map. Oh, the Catalyst, that's it. And 9 Catalyst, Gladiators, what are the other? Mortars, I'm pretty sure they're called. Mortar, I forget. I honestly forget what they're called. And Classified, Hellhounds. So... every single map, basically, like with the exception of like Die Rise and a couple of them, they all decided we need boss zombies mid-round. Which I'm not so sure you did, Treyarch. Not so sure you did. I don't mind ones like Panzer and stuff because they show up every 8 rounds on Dreisendrach, every 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. But this fucking shit, where they're every 2 seconds, especially BO1, it feels like they spawn in every 32.3 milliseconds, and it's like, oh, there's another dog, oh, there's another dog, oh, there's another dog, oh, there's another dog. It's the last thing you want to be dealing with when you're playing a zombies map. I don't want to get swarmed by the hellhounds. Alright, well. It's dogs. So we're ending on 41 kills. Perfect! So we'll get to 2,000 kills. That's what I kind of wanted. And then we'll finish the video off by me opening these, I don't know, 9 liquid diviniums I've got today, so you can see how bad my luck is on camera. I'm gonna finish this game off sitting in the original jug corner. Like a boss. Like an absolute king. Open this. Dude, I didn't crouch on like any of the fucking perks. What am I doing here? What am I doing myself? You know what? I'll give this map one reel up over Durice. But not having Jug in this corner every game, that's nice. You know, having a shot at it being in a more livable spot, better. We all know how bad this fucking spot is. I'm already red and I've been here for like 2 seconds. Pretty much sums the spot up in a nutshell. So if you have to get jug mid-round, good luck! Make kills. I just want 2,000. You can kill me any point after that. Shoot! Shoot! Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're so close. We're there. We did it. Anything from here on out is just gravy. It's just gravy on top of the potatoes. Oh my. We are getting bum rushed. I'm buying them. I'm buying trip mines. Fuck it. Eat my trip mine, zombies. It did so much damage. Did it make a crawler? I actually think the trip mines made a crawler. I'm stunned. Legitimately baffled, bewildered, stunned. Oh my goodness. Watch me finish the round here. I would actually be a little bit shocked. Yeah, let's pop this. See how long we can keep this going. If the Wonder Wolf had like 100 shots, this camping spot would be a little bit broken. Spawns here are really fast. That's like 100 kills in like a minute. That's a lot. Dude, I feel like I'm actually gonna finish this round. Is that round? Dude, oh my god, I actually finished rounds. Okay, well that was not planned, but once I run out of ammo, then we'll really be done. That alchemical saved that round. How many kills we had? 2,100. Not bad. Not bad. Not that it really matters at the end of the day, but I don't really mind adding to my stats. It's my claim to fame in life, being like 3,000 in the world on Xbox for kills. Woo! Such a flex. Oh, I have a whole nother alchemical. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do with myself, man. Do I just use it? Or do I just man up and end the game like an actual man? I don't know. I'll probably just cook a grenade and let them eat me alive in a second when I'm out of ammo, because I'm kind of bored a little bit. And the energy is crashing, as I'm sure you can tell. It has to be past 4 a.m. by now. It just has to be. And if it's not, then I don't know. I've lost all track of time. That would not be the first time in my life that I've lost. Please down me. Thank you. Oh. Never wanted to down maybe as much as I just did there. Just starting to feel like it was impossible. Yeah. Please tell me that they just ran away and this round's not almost over. I would actually kind of be annoyed. This was not the plan. I thought I was going to get eaten alive like instantly. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. 812 headshots. Not bad. You survived 42 rounds. Not bad. 240,000 points. I would like to know. Oh yeah, Flop was my clan. My friend was Flip. Flip Flop. Was wondering what that was all about. Okay, so briefly before we're done, it was only an hour and 9 minutes to get to round 42. Holy shit. Try that on BO1. Takes like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So like I said, I will open up my gobble gums here real quick. I'll actually just go through my leaderboards real quick, my stats, all that. Why not? When else am I gonna do that? Oh, I got 4 liquid divisions. Whoa, look at me. So we'll go back down to 90. I like to keep it above 90 liquid diviniums. Great. If I just used one more there, I would have got a cash back. But of course I didn't. Let's see. 3 vats, best chance at a rare. I don't believe it. Yep. Oh, I got 2 power vacuums. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I can't complain. Can't complain about that whatsoever. But I can, round robin. Speaking of the devil. Used it 0 times. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use a single there. Great, a quenchable next to it. I don't think I've used a single unbearable, and if I have, it hasn't been since, like, Drak. It's been a long time. And, yeah, garbage. Nice. Aftertaste, okay, I guess, but I will never really go out of my way to use it. A packed rifle. What did I get 15 kills with? That was a packed rifle. Anyway, let's just get into it. So obviously, Dingo's 1, VNP, the Cooter, KN44. Freshly just got that over 20k kills. This one shocks me as much as it probably shocks everybody else, but the L-CAR is so readily available in so many training spots, and AATs make every gun a wonder weapon in this game. Ascension comes to mind, the spawn room, like there's a lot of maps for this gun that's usable. RK5, I think that's self-explanatory. Vesper, a lot of them are wall guns, so that makes sense. Manowar is so good in multiplayer and zombies. Another wall gun here. BRM, camping on the catwalk. Same with the Dracon. Haymaker's just all around a good gun to deal with everything. Bosses, normal zombies. Same with the KRM. Gorgon, see, it's underrated. 7k kills. Brekkie, Weevil, ICR. I've never liked it. It doesn't have enough ammo. Shiva, it's, you know, a worse M14. It is what it is. M8A7. Honestly, not a bad gun. The Shadows of Evil strategy I ran, this got me to 100 pretty much. This and the Apothecon. That's where literally all of these kills came from, was one game. The Pharaoh, nope. Bowie Knight, oh wow. Dredge, see, it's in my bottom 5. Like, it's bad, man. Locust, I'm surprised I even have that many kills with it. Argus is dog shit. SVG is dog shit. XM53 is just terrible. Alchemical, unsurprisingly, my most used. Immolation, not a surprise either. Who's keeping score? Not a surprise. Perkaholic, though, 190. To explain this, if you've played this game, you know the dashboard feature. If you just hop to the dashboard before your game ends, you can keep your Perkaholic. So I've probably only actually gotten 40, 50 Perkaholics in my entire life. And I've made it, you know, last into 190. Anywhere but here. A lot of these are just the Zetsubo Easter egg. I love Unquenchable. To me, way better than On the House. You know what perk you're buying with this. I don't like On the House being random. As you can see, I've used half the amount of On the Houses as I have Unquenchable. In plain sight. It's always helpful for Garrod Krovi. Cashback, obviously. Great power. Wall power. Of course, I've used basically the same amount. If you're playing Noct, Shino, Verruct, you're going to use these. Soda Fountain. Excuse me. I've kind of grown to like Soda Fountain. I've been using it more recently. I'm feeling lucky. Always done Swiftly, Swordplay, Danger Closest. Like, now we're getting down to the ones that I just don't even use. But here's the... Yeah, I've never even used Unbearable. Secret Shopper sucks. Round Robin, I don't see the point of it. Near-death experience, it only lasts 3 rounds, so I don't even run it when I play with friends. It's pointless. Idolize, nah. Bored to death, garbage. Board games is fucking awful. And then just a lot of goofy little, like, how many of the puking ones have I used? Is it down here? I don't even remember. I don't see it. So I honestly don't know. 19. I've used 19 projectile vomitings, I guess. 16 fatal contraptions. We'll get out of there. And keep in mind, alright, when you're looking at this, you're probably thinking, that's it? You haven't gotten to 100 and all. A couple of these that are down here, I got to 100 offline. So the ones you see here, they were done online, obviously. That's the most recent I've done on this game. Shadows, that was my favorite. Kino, I did 115 offline. I don't know where the fuck that footage went, but that's gone. Origins, yeah, that was, yeah. Yep, this is the one, my bane of my existence in this game. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Giant, Ascension, I've been to 100 offline. Grug Kroby's the one map I'd love to tackle more. I know I could get 100 on this if I actually put the work in. And same with Moon, but I only play this with friends, really. I've never gone out of my way. Do the Easter egg, yeah. High rounds, no. I don't. It's not my type of map for that. I think my highest on Sheena was actually higher than this, but game got disconnected, so I think it was like 62 or 3, something like that. Verrux, I like Verrux. I basically just tried to hit 50 on every map. I think the only one I didn't get it on, yeah, Shangri-La. I've played this map like 5 times on this game. I hate everything about it. Love the first version though. So there's my kills. What am I? 3,000th in the world. Shots fired. Shots on target. Headshots. I love this. A lot of people don't love chucking grenades when there's insta-kills. It has always been the go-to move for me, which explains my grenade kills. Revives. I don't play 2-player that often on this game. If I play 2-player, it's usually Black Ops 2 or 1. Distance traveled. Doors open. Perca-Cola's used. Now I'd like to see it, like, how sweaty are people? I'd like, oh my god. Round 84 is 9,000. Shadows, 5,000. That's pretty good. DE, wow. 98, 6,000. Zets, 6,000 for 100. Gorod, 7,000. That's how hard Gorod is compared to the rest. 63 is 7,000. Yeah, Rev, 115, 7,000. It's easy map. Knocked. It takes too long. You see that I had no downs. I just didn't want to keep playing. Verrux, yeah, it's a tough map. Shino. Nobody plays Shino Numa. 51 is 4,000th in the world. That's ridiculous. Aquino, you know what? It's not that it's hard, but it becomes such a mental grind that I can see why 100 is 3,000. Because it definitely gets to that point. Ascension's easy as fuck. Like, I'm not even remotely surprised. Shang, yeah. 7,000 is round 29. That's how tough this map is. Moon. That 5,000 for round 60. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I remember I ended this game as well. So yeah, 1 down and I ended that. Origins. Yeah, that makes sense. Anything else? No? So while we're at it, we'll do multiplayer. Because why the fuck not? Man-O-War, my go-to, my baby. VMP, yeah, back in its prime was pretty goated. Chuda, Dingo. The Dingo was my gun I'd pull out if I was just pissed off. Like, if people were playing really, really cringe, the Dingo was what I would use. It was my deterrent. The M8, yeah. Where's the Brecci? Okay, this was the other rage weapon I'd pull out. This thing is just busted. Peacekeeper in this game was really, really good. I think it's better than BO2's. PP, another gun that I got, yeah, I like the PP. It's pretty good. You can see my KD with a lot of the launch weapons were shit. I started this game off with a 120 KD to like my 6th, 7th prestige. I was terrible, dude. Let's just say I turned things around. But yeah, you'll see I have kills with basically everything because I have dark matter, so it's not really that big of a surprise. But yeah, some of these DLC weapons that I don't own, like the HG40, I do own this, unfortunately. This is what made me stop playing this game multiplayer-wise. I got this for my weapon bribe. Rift E9's terrible. I don't care about any of the melee weapons in this game. I never bought into that hype. I'm sure I've got a couple of them. Yeah, a bunch of the black market shit that I just didn't even use. C4 is my go-to. Everybody hates playing against people like me. That's right. I'm that prick. I'm that guy. I don't really use that much equipment except for C4 and EMPs. Those are my 1 and 2. I was always the Scythe guy. Scythe, War Machine. Yeah, I like the Blackjack because it just gives you whatever you're killing the enemy. The combat focus, absolutely. That's how you get a lot of your streaks. Gravity spikes were alright. I'm curious of what ones I barely used. Rejack. I did not care for Rejack at all. Like, not even close. Especially because they completely got rid of what made it good in the beta. Vision Pulse, glitch, Psychosis. Like, a lot of this is just trash. Like, who the fuck uses active camo? And for me, I always... These are my 3 streaks right here. Lightning Strike, Wraith, Wraps. And obviously UAV. Everybody runs UAV. But these 3, those are my go-to. And then Hater, I would alternate in there. Obviously, Hellstorm got used quite a bit. I even used quite a few GI units for a while there. 63, it's not a lot, but... You know, I used my fair few there. I did not care for the mothership, personally. So yeah, 242 KD, one win-loss ratio, so it's whatever. Wasn't the end of the world. I was a hardpoint guy. That's a lot of hardpoint games, as you see there. Domination. My teams clearly suck ass. Holy shit. That's not a good win-loss ratio, but a good KD ratio. Uplink. Played a lot of games of Uplink. Safeguard. Safeguard, you get spawn trapped a lot. That explains my 225 KD. A little bit of a drop-off. Kill confirmed. I like me some kill confirmed. TDM. I don't know who doesn't like TDM. It's the best game mode, probably. Free-for-all, though. You can see there. I used to snipe a lot in free-for-all. That's where that comes from. Fracture. I love Fracture. It might be my favorite game mode that they added in the last, like, 10 years. I wouldn't say 15 because Hardpoint got added, so that's my favorite. But Fracture was a great addition. I always like gun game, especially in BO2, and then I would get into stuff I barely play. I don't care for Search. I don't care for Demolition. I personally don't care for CTF. It just is what it is. So, that's that. I'll show my medals, too, while I'm at it, I guess. 9 nuclears. How many brutals? 28 brutals. So I choked 19 nuclears that could have been. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Mega kill, how many is that? 7. Kill chain, I've only gotten 1. Unstoppable, 33. Relentless, 80. So the drop-off from Relentless to Brutal and the drop-off from Brutal to Nuclear is pretty bad. Fuck me. That's a bad drop-off. And how many merciless is the real question. 1,000? Get off of this game, man. Looking at this, I'm so sweaty. 6,000 bloodthirsties. Oh my goodness. Not all these other useless ones, the score streak ones. Those are cool, I guess. Okay, so that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole stream. I had fun, and I'll see you guys in my next video, whatever that shall be. Take care.